Welcome back, everybody, to the TCCV podcast, episode 8, I believe.
Something like that.
Podcast, don't worry. So, I'm Tyler Cowden, your host. This is my cute host. Oh, I love him so much. Carson Hunter Van.
Yep, that's my government name.
Well, I have to drop it. How has your week been so far?
Pretty good. Worked a lot. Hit the gym, of course.
Obviously, you got
I finished Game of Thrones this weekend.
I hate Game of Thrones.
People don't like the finale. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, so go watch it.
Such an L.
But other than that, not much. How was yours?
About the same. Oh, well, you didn't mention you losing parlays. That's surprising.
Well, it's just kind of a common theme at this point, so it's...
I hit the gym, DoorDashed a bit. You know, that's my job.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad job, though.
Got accepted in North Central.
Attaboy.
Had to talk with their baseball coach, so... There we go. But that's about it. So, that was my week. So, obviously, this week, we're talking about our sophomore year. But before we get into that, we do have a special guest. Gio Santiago.
Giovanni Santiago, our biggest fan.
Our biggest fan.
He's here in the building, bro, in the
Gio.
flesh.
Oh, wow. That was all right, but...
Attaboy.
Oh, sophomore year, man.
What a ride.
So
this was right before COVID. This is right before COVID hit.
Junior year.
Junior year was
the end of junior
COVID.
Year.
I really only remember half of my sophomore.
Dude, it was
it's such a blur.
It really was. It was oh man. I mean, I was still on JV soccer, which, I was for my whole career. Shout out.
Oh, you were a starter. Potentially.
Yeah. Great. That's all I played. I actually waited to play baseball until senior year.
You were gonna play junior year, but
I
COVID
was.
hit.
Yeah, bro, that sucks. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Everything.
But how was your guys's? What can you remember at least?
Tyler, go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to go through everything that I have, or just?
I mean, we'll skim it over. We'll glaze over it right now.
I'll glaze, all right. The first thing that comes to mind is. I don't remember what the class was called, but they basically were telling you how dumb you were. So
What?
MCA tests. You guys remember those?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, and if you didn't get a certain score, you had to take this certain class. You remember having?
Oh,
I don't remember.
I was in that. I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember what it was called.
Carson, you were probably in it too.
No, actually, I don't think I was. Because this doesn't ring a bell.
But my teacher was Mr. Connery. He's not there anymore. He was a drama teacher.
Name dropping.
Okay. He was only there for a year, but you were supposed to, I was in there because I failed the reading one because math I was really good at, obviously. And I did nothing. You were supposed to read a book and then answer questions on it, but I never did that. Me and two other guys, they were seniors, I'm pretty sure it was sophomore year.
Name drop them.
Name drop them?
Yep.
Christian and Carl Heiberg. We would play.
Carl watches the podcast.
Carl
Shout out.
Yeah,
shout out to you, Carl.
We would play. I think Carl was in. I could be totally wrong. It might have not been him.
Oh, still.
But
shout
either
out.
way, yeah. I know Christian was there, but
And Big Papa, man.
that is true.
Real.
But we just play Winnie the Pooh home run derby the entire time. And
Dude, I never played that, bro.
it was so fun.
It was Papa's Pizzeria. You guys know
Oh,
what that is? That was
game
my
Then
game.
it was Surviv.
Yeah. Oh my
Surviv.
Yes.
That was the game.
So-
Surviv.io
game.
was gas.
I remember I'd even go home and play that.
Yeah.
I would take a mouse and the Chromebook that they gave
Yes.
us, and I would bring it home and play Surviv.
I did that too.
Good
Oh, but
homework.
yeah, we'd play Winnie the Pooh home run derby for the entire hour until he finally got on to our butts about it. And
Yeah. I mean, it's going to happen.
So we'd do what we had to do for 15 minutes and then go back to it. Or if he walked away, we would just go.
Was he the
right back to
teacher
it.
that was super quiet?
Yeah, he was very quiet. He was a drama teacher for 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, I remember I had a study hall with him.
Yeah, he was
And
super
we played
quiet.
moaning noises, and he'd come over and be like, guys, let's just get our work done. We're like, okay.
Oh,
Honestly, sophomore me for sure. Sophomore Gio was crazy. But
That
I
was
don't
true.
remember sophomore Tyler being that crazy.
I told you.
I think
freshman and sophomore year, I was super quiet. Junior is when I peaked.
Okay, yeah.
That's
So these 2 years you were really quiet, which is really opposite. I mean, normally you see freshmen and sophomores were just so annoying
No.
and loud.
Junior year is when I peaked.
I will say, Tyler, I've known you for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
or for probably longer than I've known Carson. Obviously.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
But Tyler was super quiet in school, But then, like, if you were with him, like, a class, like he wouldn't shut up.
Yep. Yep.
Or if you did,
Definitely.
or if you
Yeah.
knew him outside of school and, like, you would hang out with him outside of school, he was just as normal as
I was
us.
outgoing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the introvert life.
So you two played basketball together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Basketball,
Do you remember
baseball.
sophomore basketball?
Oh, I remember
you
getting
remember that
fat
season?
shamed.
Yeah, same.
I love the coach that did it. I'm not gonna name drop him. I loved him, but he basically just told me that I was too overweight to be an effective varsity player.
Keeping it real.
Which
you know how to...
when he told me that I started eating Chipotle, that'd be the only meal I
Oh
eat
my.
5 days a
Watch
week.
your mic, Gio.
So that's how it feels.
I'd eat Chipotle. I wouldn't even bring like a lunch to school. Like I would only eat Chipotle 5 days a week, and then have basketball practice. Whatever it was, 6 days a week. And
I remember when Tyler came back, maybe like next year, skinny kid. I'm like, what did you do? He's like, I ate Chipotle every day.
Dude, Chipotle is gas
It's
though.
gas.
It's expensive. It's expensive.
$10 for a bowl. I'll
Well,
pay
back
the
then it
$10.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You know, way back.
No,
Way
that
back
was-
in the day, man.
That's the main thing I remember from sophomore basketball. Oh, I didn't have 19 points and a half at Heritage.
Well, I was obviously the best.
You weren't.
Can I rephrase that? Let me, best shooter in Pat's history.
No,
basketball.
you weren't the best. You weren't the best 3-point shooter.
Let me be clear to the government, whoever is listening, FBI, like my agent, dude, I did not shoot
Bro.
anyone at school.
Well, no,
That's crazy.
I'm easily the best 3-point shooter that school has ever seen.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
He was. I'll give it to him.
It wasn't even a question. There's only one other person you can maybe debate on that.
Yeah, me.
No,
Cade.
Cade.
Yeah, Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody else. I mean, Joel was fine, but I'm way better.
Make sure you talk in your mic. But so what positions were you guys? I don't know much about basketball, so I
Shooting
don't really
guard.
know. Okay.
I'd play point and guard.
So point is like the big. That's like the big. Like that's like the Curry of the team, right?
But I didn't shoot.
No, well, no, of course not.
Yeah, I did.
So what is the
Shooting guard?
Yeah.
You catch the ball and shoot it.
Really?
Yes.
Like you're
You're
like
more of a bigger guard.
so you're like the Family Guy, like the corner three. You guys seen
Yeah.
that clip? So that's literally what you are.
That's what
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
Junior year I peaked again. I peaked. I wasn't just a shooter then, but
Okay. Well, I guess we'll navigate over to soccer. Not much. I was fat. That's all I know. I had a bigger nose back then too, so I looked like I was brewing potions on the weekends.
How do you have a bigger nose and did it
Like-
shrink?
Like, no, looks a lot better now.
straight up.
Because I had a chubby face, and so with the long nose, it just looked like I was, you know, in
look good
my
now.
in my brewing pot.
You're brewing.
I don't know where I was going with that. No, but
Minecraft witch.
JV soccer wasn't as fun as freshman year because I think that's when some of the guys quit. Right? Was sophomore?
See who?
Caleb
not playing.
Pratt quit. I think
sad.
sophomore. When did Brock Jameson join? Did he join
I
junior?
think it was freshman year. Because I remember him and me being on the bench, and
Are you sure? I don't remember
think
Brock
so.
being their freshman.
I think he was freshman year.
I don't think so.
Well, I think he was. No, yeah, I don't. One of those years.
So do you remember varsity then?
Yeah, I remember playing varsity.
Really?
Yeah,
How was that?
I remember my first 2 years. I only scored goals with my head. I did not kick a goal.
Bro was so good with his head, bro.
Yeah.
The head game was actually crazy.
I mean, he was a school shooter too. So.
I did it all. Let's just say that. But I just remember getting all the corners. I only scored like 4 ever, but it was only with my head.
Yeah.
Never scored with my foot.
Nah, bro. Dude, speaking of corner kicks, I'll get him on one of these episodes, but Jace Fisher, bro. This dude,
Go,
this
go.
kid was crazy, bro. This kid is
Certified
crazy. He's got some stories that are wild. But we're gonna move on from the sports category then, because I don't have any stories from JV. Just know that I sucked and I didn't remember much.
Do you remember who you played with on?
Oh man, I don't think Caleb was there. So Anthony Carlson was there. That's when
Okay.
he dropped down because
That's when he was a wing player, not a goal.
Yep. And then I played. Let's see, Tucker.
Well, another reason why Carson was on JV is because you were still newer.
Yeah,
'Cause
and I was fat.
No, he wasn't that fat. But you were still new and like we haven't really seen you play.
Yeah.
None of the coaches have.
Dude, and that's like the thing is like I'm not in the shape I want to be now, but I always talk about this like if I was in the shape that I was in now back then, bro, I feel like I could have gotten a bit more playing time. I wouldn't have been a starter. Like we had a pretty good team senior year, but I could have gotten a lot more playing time for sure. Because I mean I had the game knowledge, I just didn't have the speed or what you physically needed. You know, I was mentally there.
Yeah. If I played now, I would probably tear my Achilles.
Tear your ACL again.
My ACL and pull a hammy. No, if I played now, it'd be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start talking about the classes in general. I wanna start. So Gio and I had a class with Peter Corbett and Jace Fisher, and this class, I swear you would have thought it was like some sort of acid trip or LSD trip.
How many kids were in it was like maybe 10?
Yeah.
It was like 9.
And we already have a small school, but having like 9 people in this class was bizarre. We did.
It was statistics, by the way.
We did nothing. We learned nothing. We played Monopoly in the back of the class, and Gio and I have so many pictures and videos of either Peter and I wrestling, Gio sagging by the teacher, me having sex with a chair, I guess.
Yeah.
Like we literally did everything but learn that class.
Let me just say this.
Watch your mic.
I turned in no homework the whole year, and I got a B.
He gave all of us a B because he actually resigned middle of the year because of our class.
He gave up. Like he said, like I'm throwing my wife. Like you guys can all have B's.
Right. And it's like
I feel bad.
Like bless his heart, bro. McQuiston was awesome.
Why didn't you name dropping him?
No, he's awesome, bro. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's one of the guys where it's like I don't really care about name dropping because I really do feel bad.
Yeah.
I do feel bad, and he's awesome. He's a great guy. He just didn't know how to run a classroom, man. That's all it really was. He's smart. This guy is smart. He knows what he's talking about. He knows, but we didn't care. We didn't care. Obviously, us being sophomore, how old would we have been?
Like
16 sounds right. Yeah, there was no way I was listening to statistics when I was 16 years old. Well, but you're weird.
Try hard.
I like math.
Real. Okay, but
Is that a problem?
tone it down.
I like math. You can't blame me.
Watch
for
your
it.
mic.
And
No,
we had
my bad.
we had a whole. This is so weird. I vividly. So this was during that period. I can't remember. Was it like 5th or something like that? It was middle of the day.
Wasn't it like after lunch?
Oh, yep. And we skipped the class, like almost the entire class, just outside. So his classroom was up here, and he has a window. And we were down here in the lobby just jumping up and touching the sign.
Way to enter the school.
Yeah, and we were just down there jumping up and hitting the sign.
Oh my
and trying to get as high as we could.
We had no hop, so we're just trying to see what we can jump.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just skipping class and seeing what
No,
we can do
that
to have fun.
Oh my gosh. And it's like, dude, that class, easiest class I've ever had.
Yeah, when you do nothing, obviously it's gonna be easy.
Well, okay, you gotta understand.
When you're playing Monopoly and
It was a free B, and that's probably my best grade I had all high school. I mean, you're right. We did nothing in that class.
Dude,
we have so many. Which are they going to be in videos?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll pull some pictures or videos.
What's one story that sticks out to you most?
Honestly, bro, to me it was the paper basketball. We would play paper basketball.
That was so fun.
Every single day.
Dude, we do like pump. It would get physical.
Oh, we got bad.
I think we would sweat.
Oh yeah, well because I would be the one trucking you guys, and then everyone would get all toxic.
what?
And then I would like literally like while our teacher is teaching, I already name dropped him, but while he's teaching, I would literally yell at Jace Fisher. I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
And
one. Because it would always be Gio and Peter and Jace and I believe is what it was. But nah, that's the biggest thing.
Dude, we
for
hit
me.
some good shots in that too. I'm not gonna lie, some fadeaways, some Kobe's.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
What was your standout story from that class?
I think my standout story. There's a video. I'd have to find it. I'm gonna send it to Carson, but it was Carson and Peter would
Watch your
always
mic.
like tackle each other for no reason in the class.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'd be like, I'd be the recording man. So I recorded so many videos.
Yeah.
But one time, Carson had an empty banana peel in his hand, and Peter was just sitting down. He grabs the peel, opens it up from behind him, and just slaps him in the face with it. Peter got so angry, he gets up, and he like grabs out his hand and tries to like slap him with the peel in the face. And Quist is just, he's just in the front of class like, guys, please.
Dude, I remember this. I remember that, bro. There's so many stories like I'm sure Jace and Peter know so many stories as well, but it's like that is literally the one thing I remember from sophomore year, let alone our class with Petrie, Mr. Petrie. I do remember that class.
Yeah.
I don't think you were in our class.
No, I was with Brock.
Yeah, you were. It was us.
Oh,
you and I, Jace and Cooper.
Yeah, because me and Cooper sat in the very back.
Cooper and I, yeah.
Cooper Kennedy
Well,
and
just
I
be smarter.
had sat in the two lonely desks that were in the back.
And then Jace and I were, we were at the walls, and so we would just sit there on Pokemon Planet all day. On our Chromebooks.
I pretty much messed around with Brock in my class.
Well, because that's the thing is, so Petrie, he picked favorites, which
I think
was
we had
awesome,
Jordan Stone in
and-
our class too.
No,
I think
nope, we didn't.
I thought he was.
Nope.
That could have been a different year.
I think we had. Did we have Janikowski?
I don't remember. I just remember sitting with Cooper in the very back of the class, and we would mess with Petrie like the whole class.
Yeah. Oh no, we had Reed. Reed Podol was
yeah.
in our class.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out
for
Reed.
real. He's probably nervous watching this.
I have sweaty
so-
palms.
So of course you do.
Yes.
Jason and I would lean against the wall because like I said, Petrie picked favorites, and him and
Yeah.
I'd walk into class and we'd just start spitting Star Wars quotes at each other, and it was one of those things where it's like he was a big Star Wars guy, he was a big football guy, and that's
Mhm.
exactly what I was. So we got along like we knew each other for years, type of thing.
Yeah.
Carson was also the kid in high school who would always mess around like he had a lightsaber in his hands. So I have videos of that too, and you'll probably see some of those.
Pretty much, yep. You'll definitely see a lot of those. I mean, bro, sophomore year was a blast. Honestly, is it better than freshman? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it better
I think
than
so.
the rest of the years? See,
No.
Okay, here's the thing with senior year is senior year was easy, which is
Wait,
why I
was
think
sophomore year cut off
yeah.
due to COVID.
No,
junior year.
junior year.
Okay.
Because that hit the March. It was right
Yeah.
after we lost our sections game in our junior year. It was
I
like a
can
week
bring that up.
after.
Hard times.
Okay.
You guys went to section sophomore year, right?
Well,
that-
everyone goes to
Yeah,
sections.
everyone goes to sections.
Oh, okay.
My thumb was broken.
Yeah.
Was that the year I went? No, I think it must have been junior year that I went.
It was probably junior year because, or
Wait,
where you went
Mm-hmm.
was.
To go watch you guys, and you guys like came
We
out
talking
crying.
baseball or
Oh,
Oh, that
basketball?
was senior year.
Senior
that was after our
year.
last game.
came out. You had exposed.
You
us
guys,
like
you
that.
guys were literally like bawling.
I wasn't gonna cry, but then I saw Chase cry, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Chase
Here we go.
Case
Conradi.
Conradi.
Yeah.
Cried, and then we all cried.
I was looking at the ground and I was fine, and I looked up and I saw him crying. I'm like, oh, here we go.
If we're on the topic of crying real quick, this is senior year, but the last game of soccer, bro, everyone started crying. I just walked out. I was like, all right, guys, I'm
About
not.
dang time, man.
Yeah, real, bro. I was
we
like,
had a great year that year.
yeah, we did. We
It was
got
pretty
we
long.
got like fourth. We got up there
Something like that.
because our starting goalie got hurt. Which no hate to Tucker. I know he's probably listening. Tucker,
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
A lot.
true facts. But yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing I got for sophomore year. I mean, obviously we got our lunch table. You weren't at our lunch table. So our lunch table was here. Yours was. It wasn't this one. It was that one. So you were
because we were in
one behind.
the
us.
way they were lined up is like they were at the very front corner.
Show the camera.
So, well, okay. Well, it's back. I don't know. I'll just.
All right, let's
So-
go, buddy. Come on.
If you're standing in the very back looking at it, their table where Gio and everybody else sat, it was a very front left, and then ours was like two tables up, because
Yeah.
there was a table in between us, and then it was us, and it was just like us, me, you, Noah, Caleb, and Jace,
Yes.
and it was just us five at a table.
Dude, that was a blast.
Yeah, it was.
I think lunch was. You guys ever play Radkey Roulette?
Was it?
Radkey Roulette.
I heard about it. No.
Okay, so basically there was this pair at our lunch table, and
Yeah.
she would always
Watch your mic.
I
bring
didn't-
around the rag at the end
Yeah,
of, like,
that's
towards
right.
lunch.
Yeah.
And we would always, like, because we wipe it down, we would always be so angry about that. We're like, isn't this literally your job to wipe these tables? We were so petty. But we would leave food under the rag, and whenever she came over, pick it up, and a whole bunch of food would fall out, get angry at us, and she'd pick someone to stay behind and always wipe down the rest of the tables.
Oh my god.
And it was always like, okay, who's she gonna pick today?
Dude. Nah,
No,
that's
for us, it was like Caleb would just like helicopter it on our table.
I actually remember seeing that.
Yeah, he would just helicopter it. That's all he would do.
dude, man.
That was a goof.
That
He was funny, man.
yeah, I mean, he still is,
Still
right?
is.
But I also remember choir, but you guys were never in choir, dude. Those classes. So
My last year choir was freshman year.
the way that it worked in choir was, our teacher would basically work with, like the girls, and then the guys can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally whatever they want. Like there could be a day where she works with the girls all day, and then we're just sitting in the stands just on our phones. And that was
What?
literally how we like. That's like, dude. My sophomore year was so easy. We had the McQuiston class, and I had choir, and like that's 2 classes that I literally did almost nothing in.
You ever just look back to school days and you're like, life was so easy. Why was I
Yeah.
ever concerned about like anything?
For real, bro.
Yes.
Like
Like I had no stress, no bills to pay.
Mhm.
Like, no
dude,
nothing.
yeah, I
You
was.
wanna know why I quit choir?
Huh.
Because the teacher, what's the highest octave? It was like soprano.
Yeah.
He like pulled me into his office and he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like you have a soprano voice, which is like only girls.
That's
And he was like, but I don't want to embarrass you, so I'm putting you in the like tenor.
yeah.
Wait, can
Tenor.
you do that for us?
I'm not doing that.
I was a tenor, bro.
Yeah, I was a tenor, but he was like, you have a soprano voice, and like I would put you in soprano, but I don't want
That's
to
so
embarrass you.
cute.
And I was
Good
like,
for
yeah,
you.
I'm never doing choir again.
Good for
He
you.
said I'm gonna.
I'm done with choir. That's enough for me.
Hey, man. I mean, it is what it is. I guess. I mean, it's not. I guess it is kind of a big deal. Never mind. I was gonna try and
Yeah.
lighten the blow here, but it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
You are enough, Tyler.
Oh, thanks, Joe. I appreciate that.
So, Gio, how was math sophomore year?
And math is hard, all right?
It's not hard.
I struggle. School in general. Math? Which one are you talking about?
All of them.
I don't know, man. Like, what math class did you take in sophomore year?
No, I took that one in senior year.
Yeah,
the one you're
basic
thinking
math
of?
is senior.
What would you take sophomore year?
Statistics.
Was that the only math?
I don't even know. I barely remember high school.
I think math was in one that we could select. So it was okay. Yeah. So we did the statistics then. I didn't know if there was another one.
Oh, if we get to senior year, that was when I did PSEO. I took basic math,
You can drop the story. Go ahead.
and that was probably the hardest class I've ever taken in my life. None of that class
Watch
was,
your
Remind you,
mic.
it's called
basic.
Reminder. It's called basic math.
Was not basic.
I remember
your mic.
the first week of you taking it. I asked you what you were doing. You're like, oh, we were doing division, man. It was hard. I was like, are you kidding me? Division?
It was okay. We started with like adding, subtracting. Well, okay. You look at the class and you're like, basic math. I'm gonna take that 'cause it's basic math. And then I get to it, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
What is he doing?
Anyways, I get to it, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
multiplication, dividing stuff, parentheses,
Oh no.
PEMDAS, man. Like we were doing all that. And
That's
then we started
easy.
getting the word problems.
Oh
And I'm
my.
like, what? But no, like actually, that stuff was really hard. I had my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, beautiful
W.
Gio Santiago. You are my beautiful wife.
W.
Subtle
She
flex
listens
here.
to this. She loves the pod.
She loves the pod.
Yeah, ladies.
Shout out to Amaria.
Watch the pod.
Real talk.
Straight up.
Shout them out. Tell them at whenever you're doing nails.
Yeah.
Tell them that your husband was on a podcast.
Yeah.
If you need your nails done, Maria has a nail business and she's good.
Drop
Anyways,
it. Drop it.
But
Yeah, you can promote it.
You can promote it.
it's Manny's by Mari. Go
If
look
she
on
wants to
Instagram.
sponsor us, we can just.
She's
Watch your
she's
mic.
Really busy, but guess my
Real.
employees now. So
Real. I don't get my nails done, but she does
I'd get my
Great.
nails done.
job.
she does my
Yeah.
nails.
Fair.
Anyways,
Hmm.
she pretty much did the class for me, and that's
That's-
how I passed it. Otherwise, I would have been screwed. I also saved all of it for the rest of the year, like at the end of it,
Gosh.
and I was like stressing. I'm also gonna say like I was really bad at school. There was times where I missed games because
Yeah.
my grades were bad. And they're like, "Yeah, Gio, you got 2 Fs. You can't play."
Yes.
And I'm like, "Oh,
Dude, I don't understand how. Like, do you just not do work?
I didn't try." I think honestly, one of my biggest regrets is not trying in high school.
So then, what do you? Okay, genuine question though. What did you do? Because I don't remember you playing video games much. So what did you do then?
I did play video games. I hung out with my girlfriend. Great question, man.
They take a lot.
What did I do? I did nothing. I don't know. I just didn't do my homework. I was really bad at getting that done. But I regret it because I didn't try. I could have had better grades.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I mean, you got through it.
I got through it and
You
I
graduated.
graduated. So
'Cause I remember one. I don't remember if it was sophomore, junior year, but you.
Do you have your parlays up?
yeah,
the
the Duke game up.
Oh my gosh,
Go
this
Duke
guy.
Blue Devils. No, I remember. I don't remember if it was sophomore. I think it was junior year where like you had bad grades, and then Chase was hurt, so I had to be our point guard, and I didn't know what I was doing. He told me that. He was like, "You have to be our main ball handler." I'm like, I mean, I'm good at handling balls, but
Real talk.
On and off the court. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, that was scary. That was real scary.
But do you know who he played?
No, we
Probably
probably
like Lester Prairie.
probably
I hate them.
yeah.
Here.
They
See,
suck.
see, if we're talking biggest regrets, bro, definitely not playing baseball. I really wish I played more than senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, you would have been pretty decent actually.
My 31-inch bat, bro.
Crazy. He did have a really short bat, but it worked.
But
You would
Hey,
hit.
hey,
You would hit.
listen. I'm not a power hitter. I'm a contact hitter.
yeah, but
I
remember,
push circle when I play MLB. So
you you never struck out until
stop. That story will never be covered.
we can either cover it
no,
now or we can
senior
cover it senior.
podcast.
The senior.
Yeah.
All right, if
We'll
Gio
wait
says
till
senior,
senior.
Gio says senior, then
Wherever you guys have one for senior, make sure that gets
it's getting brought up either way.
if you guys have someone on.
Yeah. No, it's definitely getting brought
Oh,
up.
can I also say what an honor?
You're our first guest.
Yeah,
Very cool, guys.
first ever guest. We had to get someone on that is a very avid follower.
Yeah.
Someone that is very very passionate about this. So.
I drive around like all day for work, so like I just throw it on my Fridays, and it's something to look forward to actually. So it's like, okay, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
We got to
And
make
Mario
it.
likes
okay.
to. We listen to it in bed. No, but like for real, like right before we go to bed, we just like throw it on, just like sit there and just
Oh.
chill.
I mean, hey, listen, you do what
It's
you got
an
to do,
honor.
but like,
Whatever
That's
gets
an
you going,
honor.
man.
That's an
whatever
honor.
gets you going, man.
No, but for real, we both like
That's
it.
an honor, man.
That's super cool. That's super cool to hear. Cause like when I was at church and you told me that you listened to it, I'm like, Gio, like I wouldn't have expected
Yeah.
you to listen to it out of anyone, bro. Like,
Mm.
I also want to say how cool it is I get to see you at church.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah, bro. I
love
mean,
that.
listen. I did skip last Sunday. I'm gonna be honest. I skipped it because I wanted to finish Game of Thrones, but
Cool, man.
I do regret it. I do regret it because I mean it's a good way to get your Sunday going. It really is. But nah, dude, it's super cool. It's super cool. Great church. We got to get Tyler there one of these times. But
Well, I'll be at North Central where I have to go to
That's
church.
right.
So
that's right.
You accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior.
I guess.
Hey, we'll take it.
We'll
take it, man. We'll
Okay,
take
I'm
it.
not gonna
Oh.
force that on you, Tyler.
Well, I kind of have to at North Central. I have to like take Bible classes and chapel.
Okay,
I have to
well,
go to
don't make it
chapel and
sound
stuff.
bad.
I'm
It's
not.
a good
I'm
thing.
I'm just saying that being there, that's one of my requirements.
Dude, you
is
excited to play ball again?
Oh, I'm so excited.
That's gonna be.
Play college baseball. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Except you can only throw like 60 miles an
I
hour.
can throw
We're
like
gonna-
80 plus.
We're gonna pop out to all those games.
Their home field is in Coon Rapids. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Coon
we're
Rapids.
going.
I don't
We're
know.
going to his first home game.
You know, you only live like 6 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
From you? Oh yeah, you live over by Eagle Brook.
Yeah.
His address is.
Oh, right. I said
I'm not from Minnesota.
I said I'd let everybody know when my first collegiate start is, and then
Yeah, we're gonna get like
as long as it's
60
not in
fans
Florida.
out there.
I told him.
that's
I told him
fine.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go shirtless. I'm gonna paint his number on my chest.
Go ahead.
Tyler, yeah.
And then, like I
That's
said,
my boyfriend.
and I'm like, yeah, that's my boyfriend.
I'm gonna
Ow.
get rainbow hair and everything.
All right, well,
Um,
all right, let's get back to sophomore year now.
Dude, what else is there to
Bro,
talk about sophomore
we
year?
talked about the lunch table.
Yeah.
So this is when I got into my relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, but Gio, you weren't at our table. So where we were sitting, the person I was in a relationship with was directly next to us. And we kept it secret for a long time. Obviously not, because Carson noticed
Almost
something.
immediately. I mean, it wasn't very unnoticeable.
We thought we were hiding it pretty well.
Tyler, we would see you guys kissing in your car.
Okay, that never happened. That never happened.
They were like kissing so hard. It was kind of fun to watch.
That never happened. That never happened.
Bro was stroking it.
JK.
That never happened. No, but we would just like look at each other and smile all the time.
Did you never notice that, Gio?
He was at a
Notice
different
what?
table.
I mean, not even. It wasn't even at lunch. It was just throughout the day.
Well, yeah.
You guys started parking next to each other.
No, but did you ever see them,
I
like-
drove her to school.
Did you ever see him like
So
make?
you were in the car together.
Yeah.
They were kissing.
With that, I didn't start driving her until junior year.
That's hot, man.
Gio was.
No, that
Tyler,
was-
do you still not know what that means?
What?
When you
Say it.
Do we really have to bring?
You can tell me after. No, but that was apparently we didn't hide it real well, and
No, bleep that out. You know what beep is?
and eventually we weren't so secret anymore. And
well, no. So what happened was, even in classes and everything, they would.
because she was in our Petrie class too.
Yep, they would make awkward eye contact and then they would smile at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this would happen multiple times. Like, I'm talking upward. Like
Yeah.
if I were to give an over under each day, it'd probably be over 10. That they would do this,
Oh,
bro.
way over.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Way
probably
over.
for another pod for another day, but I'm curious, like sometime to hear. Not now, but like sometime to hear.
How we started? I mean, I can tell you after we're done recording.
Well, yeah,
Sorry,
because
guys.
we.
You pay
I
extra to hear that.
We had a
stuff.
deep talk last week. After.
yeah, dude. We were here for like an hour.
Yeah.
We
We got real personal.
No, yeah, because you met her. Was it beginning of sophomore?
Oh, I met her before, but again, that's a wild story. But I'll let you.
Mhm.
I'll tell you guys after. But yeah, we started talking sophomore.
Yeah, because I didn't talk to my ex until after sophomore.
No, it was the end of sophomore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After,
Oh,
because it was literally on the last day.
because we started talking.
You
It was
started talking
during.
to her
Hmm?
last day.
Well, no, I started talking to her like a few months before that, but didn't take too long.
We started like
He
right
getting
at
rizzy.
right at the beginning of the basketball season, and so that's when we started, and we were hiding it, and then eventually we realized we sucked at it, hiding it. We sucked at it, and then that's when everybody just knew at that point. I was like, well,
So then,
and then I ditched you guys and started sitting at her table.
yeah, bro, I was like, wow,
That
this
was the
guy's
most-
a flaker.
That was the most awkward moment of my life.
Sitting at the table with the girl.
Yes,
I went through that phase too. Though.
that was the most awkward moment of my
Me
life.
personally, could never. You'll never see me. You'll never catch me lacking like that.
Okay, well, we definitely did. So you would leave some of our hangouts.
okay,
because
well,
she wants you to leave.
sometimes, relax.
Just saying.
Sometimes
I'm just saying.
wasn't that bad.
We've all been there before.
True.
real. That's real, bro. One of the things I did want to talk about today, I don't want to forget it. Did you upgrade your drip game sophomore year, Tyler?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I remember you guys talking.
Yes.
It was
bro,
sophomore year that you upgraded.
It was once I got a girlfriend.
You still wore some jerseys here and there.
Well, yeah, but before it was I would wear jerseys like every single day, and it was
Blue
all,
jersey with red shoes.
It's not even. It wasn't. It'd be like one day yellow jersey, blue undershirt, red shorts, and blue shoes. Didn't meant my style was horrible. But then once I got a girlfriend, and then I'm like, okay. Then I was being told my outfits looked horrible,
Mhm.
and that's when it started stepping up.
It was a sophomore year that I got that. You guys remember that one fit that I had, bro? Dude, this outfit was like $120, bro. It was
Pink shirt.
it was the pink sweatshirt with the ripped jeans
Yup.
and then
And
the
the
pink
pink-
shoes,
yeah,
bro.
Air
Those
Force
shoes,
Ones.
dude, those shoes were like $200. They resell right now for like $400. Might have to hop on that. But
I do. I remember like you came to school for the first time in that fit, and we're all like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Carson's drip now."
yeah, because I didn't know how to dress. I actually have those shoes. Give me a second.
Yeah, go find them. Oh
my God.
drip. Yeah, with the
They got
gray
those pretty
socks.
clean still though.
I know. That's because
Yeah.
got too excited. That's because I rarely wear them anymore. But nah, these are nice, man. These
Why don't you wear them anymore?
these are limited. Well, because nothing really matches with them.
They are pink.
You could just
so,
wear some like all black.
yeah.
I could. That's a
I
good.
like
that's a
wearing
good
all
idea.
black.
That's a good idea.
Safe option.
I mean, Most of my clothes are black and gray, which
Yeah.
is such a sad wardrobe. But I mean, I can match a bunch of
That-
stuff with it.
I love
That's
to wear
mine.
black. I think I
Yeah.
have 6 black shirts.
I have a lot of black shirts. It's so easy to style those.
I agree.
Black and white are super easy to style.
Sophomore year, I still didn't know how to dress. I upgraded my game junior year.
I'll say like
This was like the only thing I knew how to wear.
start of sophomore year, I didn't know how to dress, and then towards the end is when I figured it out. I remember I had a favorite pair of shorts. It was my Minnesota Heat shorts, and I lost them.
I remember those.
I loved those because the length was perfect. So I like my shorts really short.
We have any
I'm not gay,
locker room
but-
stories?
Well, we got a lot.
There has to be some. I just don't remember what years.
No,
they
there's
all have
I
them.
remember junior year.
sophomore year. I think it was just getting ready for soccer. Like
Like,
at
for
the
gym
end of
class though.
no, not for gym.
Dude, there's some.
There's
in there.
probably
There was
some.
one fight. There was one fight in the locker room. I have no idea who it was.
I don't remember.
No, I do know
think
who it was. I don't know if you want.
Yeah, no, we're not
Yeah.
we're not name dropping them, but I know who you're talking
There
about.
was one fight, and that was kind of fun to watch.
I wasn't there. I was not there. I was a good kid.
Okay.
Not really. Not really.
I
but
was the
That's
good kid.
cap.
I mean, I stayed out. I stayed out of that
I
stuff.
was the
But
good
like,
kid. I never got in trouble in school. Not once. The one
Yeah.
time I did, I cried.
actually,
What'd you do?
It was on the
It
elementary
probably
side.
wasn't even you.
No, it actually wasn't. It was on the
Here we go.
elementary side. It wasn't sophomore year, but we were reading it was like groups of 4. We all had our own books that we had to read and
you said that
whatever.
N word.
No, I didn't. We watch it. We had Mr. Popper's Penguins was our book, and our group besides me was just messing around the whole time, and I tried to like be like, "Hey guys, no, we have to do this," because I didn't like getting in trouble, but they wouldn't stop, and so the teacher gave all of us a stop and think.
Those were like the end of your.
Oh yes.
right
So
there.
and like I'm sitting there filling it out, and I'm tearing up, and she like pulled me out of class, and she's like, I'm gonna rip yours up. Like you did nothing. I just had to give them all out, so nobody got like, oh, just that one person was doing their job. As I'm
cried
sitting,
the rest of the class.
as I was
Like, I'm
sitting there
kidding,
just
guys.
I was bawling my eyes out in the hallway while she's telling me this. And, oh, that was the one time I got in trouble, but I never actually got in trouble, and I got mooned at my old school.
What?
Yeah.
What? But that's like elementary, right?
That was because I was at my other school, which I left in 3rd grade. So I think it was 3rd grade.
I thought you were at Pack your entire life.
No, I went there 4th grade. I was at Lincoln Elementary School for the arts,
Oh,
K
wow.
through 3.
When did you get to Pack? What year?
Freshman.
Yeah.
I was there all throughout high school, man.
You were.
Because you were there your entire career, right?
No,
Mm-mm.
I was there in 6th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, some of the guys that we know were there like for their entire
K through
Mhm.
12.
yeah,
Yeah.
their entire career. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy.
Do
I
you-
mean, but that's the thing is you get to know everybody there.
that is true.
So it's kind of nice.
How do you feel about that they upgraded this school now that we're gone?
Oh my goodness.
They have like a weight room and everything.
I'm actually
there.
jealous.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy. Right when we leave too.
Yeah, I went to go. I drove by it one time. I was like, I'm just gonna go look around the building. I just drove around it,
Mhm.
and dude, that building looks nice.
True. I've been inside it. It's crazy.
I'm actually really jealous. 'Cause I think in our years we're always like, dude, why do we not have a weight room? Like, we had the school was shared from an elementary to a high school.
Yeah.
So K through 12 was the school.
Yeah. Like
And-
one half of the school was K through 6.
Yeah.
The other half was 7 through 12. But 7th and 8th graders had their own classes. They never shared classes with 9 through
Mhm.
12.
Yeah, I'm super jealous, but I'm still.
I
The school looks really good.
Hey, I am happy that they did update the logo before we left though.
Yeah,
'Cause we
that's
got the
true.
cool
I remember
logos on the
that.
new jerseys and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The new jerseys were fire, by the way. The soccer
simplistic-
ones,
Oh yeah.
the soccer ones were fire.
We got New Jerseys in like everything.
Yeah, the baseball ones were nice too.
Baseball ones were our senior
We
year.
got baseball ones like every year.
It was supposed to be like every 3 years, though. Yeah, we did.
That-
I remember.
So-
I remember our senior year. Our coach. I'm not gonna name drop him. He wanted to take us to Florida over spring break. He
I was
told
so
me
mad
about
that didn't go through.
but because of COVID.
Wasn't there another trip we were supposed to do in some sport, but we didn't do it?
Yeah. A wooden bat tournament.
That's right.
Yep.
But
That was senior year.
yeah, because he told me about it. I think junior year. How he
Going to
said our
Florida would've
senior
been
year
crazy.
he wanted to try and like do a fundraiser to get us money to be able to go play games in Florida for a week over spring break. But COVID hit and we couldn't really do a fundraiser. And same with the wooden bat tournament. He wanted us to do a wooden bat tournament, but we hosted one
Yeah.
where you, Carson.
Stop. I'm not talking about that right now. I don't want to talk about it.
Great. That was great.
Our time.
Was it sophomore? I don't see. I talked about it with him on last episode. Was it sophomore year that I stole the stuff from the school store?
You didn't bring that up last episode. So
I
bring it
didn't?
up.
Gosh, no, you
No.
hovered over. I think you were like, here's me, I'm fanboy.
I think it was sophomore and junior.
I think I
It was either
glazed
sophomore
over
or
it
junior.
last episode.
You said, I hate how you say glazed over it.
I was just
Can we just be
glazing.
like you just touched the subject?
I breezed over it.
Not even any better, honestly.
I touched that subject. I'll say the story because I don't think I said it. Well, I just said they were really fruity. So this is what happened.
I don't think I just said that.
Peter Corbett and I, we were at lunch, and then we went. Actually, no, we were getting out of gym, and we checked to see as a joke if the school store was open, and it was open. So we're like, all right, bro, we're gonna come back here after lunch, and so we go back there after lunch. There's a security camera right outside it, right over here, and here's the door. And so I go in. I'm like, yo, Peter, dude, stand right outside of it and block me from
Was there
going.
a third person involved?
Yeah.
Was it Caleb Pratt?
Yes, it was. I always thought those cameras never worked.
Yeah, I was like, I was just thinking, I'm like, yo, Peter, bro, block me. I'm gonna go grab us pop, bro. Not thinking that they can literally see the door open and close.
This
So,
was
like, don't
it
they
was
also,
junior
like,
year.
keep
This was
track of
junior year.
Inventory too? Don't
No.
they?
There's no way this is junior year.
It was junior year because you were gonna play baseball that next year.
Oh, we weren't.
No,
even
because I was gonna play baseball junior year.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
and because you stole the pop earlier, and then you had the talk with
Was
our
it?
coach. Yes, and you were gonna play, and then it became kind of awkward.
Are
between
you
the two.
sure?
Yeah,
No, I think he's right.
yeah,
It was junior year.
yeah.
he's right.
Okay,
Because
I'll
it
wait- I'll
became
wait till
super
next episode
awkward
then.
between you two because you
I'll
were
wait
gonna
till
play
next
baseball.
episode. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Okay,
you already
I
started
think
the
you're
story,
right.
so keep going.
My mic.
All right.
No, it's
Bet.
good. If you just
so,
look at that,
yeah.
Wait, which one? I'm top.
yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
You are top. Yeah.
I'm
So
more of a middle.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep going with
That's
it.
a good one.
I go in there. I take, let's see, a Mountain Dew. I take 2 Mountain
How do you
Dews
remember this?
and a Dr. Pepper.
Exactly what you took.
Dr. Pepper was for Peter, and then Caleb and I got the 2 Mountain Dews. And I go out there, and I'm like, yo, come on. And Peter closes the door, and I thought I got away scot-free, right?
Yeah, you thought.
They count everything in the inventory.
I don't think they do.
in the school store. I'm pretty sure they do.
No, I think they
That's what
saw
I
it
was
on the
saying.
camera.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think
okay.
they saw both. I think they counted the inventory and then were like, okay,
I really
well,
don't
it's
think they
missing,
count
so
the
let's
in-
figure out who took this.
I don't think
Looked at
they
the
do
camera.
because, I
Why-
mean,
why would they just randomly check
because
the camera?
well, sometimes they. I don't know. Sometimes they do. I don't know.
Anyways,
No, because I worked there, and like a lot of the time, like coaches, like basketball coaches, can just take what they want from the concession stand.
Well, so I can't take what I want?
No, you're not a. No, you were a. You were a junior
you were a
in high
student
school.
in school.
Student in school. No,
Mm.
but like coaches, basketball coaches, whatever, they could go up there and just get, if they wanted a pop, they could just get a pop for free. So
I
I don't
got you.
think they keep track of inventory, but I could be
Okay,
wrong.
okay. So I guess it makes sense then. But yeah, so I run over to Caleb. I'm like, yo, here. He's like, yo, what? I'm like, bro, I stole it from the school store. I was like, bro, I felt like the king for the rest of the day. And then
Concessions.
I got,
Concession.
huh?
Concession.
Concessions.
It was a concession. School
no.
store was the one
Oh
in the
yeah,
cafeteria.
yeah, concession. Sorry. Jeez, my bad.
You
but
run a podcast.
I think it was 6th period that I got pulled out.
So did they just like come to your class the same day? Same day.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it was the
Did your
same
stomach
day.
just drop?
Bro, I was like, they were like, Carson, go down to the office. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I didn't think anything of it.
You didn't think, hey, I just stole some pop today?
Well, dude, I don't know. I was naive,
Yeah.
I guess. And so I walked down there,
Damn reckless.
and I go into the office. I see Peter sitting on the chair. Peter
Oh my
Corbin
gosh.
is sitting in the chair like this. And I was like, bro, he snitched.
He snitched.
Peter, come on.
Oh, he snitched.
And so I go in there, and he's like, And our coach, our baseball coach, was the one that pulled me in there. He's like, "You guys need to pay for this. I could expel you if I wasn't dealing with other things." I was like, I was in the back of my head. I'm like, "You're gonna expel me for stealing a $5 or $2 soda pop from the fridge in the concessions?" And I was like, and then he said that, and I'm like, "I'll just pay you back." And he's like, "Yeah, you can do that." I was like, "Okay." And so I left his office. Peter and I leave, and I'm like, I look at Peter. I'm like, "So he got you?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "No, that's cool.
So
That's
they
cool,
did
bro."
check cameras.
I don't know how
I'm
they.
assuming-
I mean, they had to have, because
Yeah.
how did they catch
Well,
Peter?
wouldn't they just know? The camera.
If they saw obviously if they look at the camera,
It's
they're-
confirmed they had inventory and they.
No, they definitely looked at the camera because how would they know exactly who took it if they were just taking
Right.
inventory?
Well, then how would Peter snitch?
They
Gio,
he
how did
pulled
they
Peter
know
in
it was Peter?
first.
How would they have known it was
Peter
Peter?
didn't just walk into his office and be like, "Hey, I stole pop."
Yeah, there's
Like-
no way.
Yeah, but if it was on camera, they would have saw both you guys.
They probably went and grabbed Peter first,
Yeah.
and then went
Because
and
he was the
grabbed Carson.
alias.
You have a hood on or something?
No, I did not. All right, bro, just stand right here. I'm gonna go steal some pop.
Just stand right here.
I
Just-
wasn't very smart with it, but you
Yeah,
know,
obviously.
I got. Hey, listen, that was a free pop, bro. I mean, not
Well,
really.
you
'cause
had to
I,
pay
You had
for
to
it.
pay eventually, but
I took a $5 out of my mom's wallet. I paid it with.
I
Thanks,
appreciate
Amy.
mom.
Yeah.
Does she know you took the
Well, now she will.
No, that's
Shout out Mama
that's
Van.
that's the biggest that's
Amy.
the biggest scandal from
The biggest.
from Pact. Was that
No, there was
there was
a teacher, or not teacher, but someone.
Oh yeah, that was.
Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
just
Carson-
name dropping. I wasn't there
Yeah,
this
Carson
time.
wasn't. No, because we were. This was really young. This was maybe 6th, 7th grade. No, he would apparently stole money from the school.
It was like over 10,000.
Yeah,
Was it more than that?
it was more than that. But they
Dog.
He went to jail.
Yeah. No, he got off scotch free.
Yep. He's actually living in Florida right now.
Oh my! I remember, because that was the year I broke my thumb, and I had to miss our basketball sections game, which sucked, because I was a starter at that point. But I just remember
Alright, go ahead.
all right, you can tell after. I remember getting pulled out of 5th period by our coach, and he just had a mean look on his face. I'm like, oh great, what did I do? He pulled me out and he was like, "Are you good to catch today?" And obviously I'm pretty sure I brought it up when I talked about breaking my thumb, but I didn't let it heal fully because I lied and said it was okay to the doctors when it wasn't.
Yep, you did bring it up.
Yeah, so I didn't let it fully heal, but
So
obviously
you
it was
stop talking about it. No, I'm kidding. Keep going.
no, I don't want to anymore.
No, keep going.
Oh,
Because it's
but-
a good story.
Yeah, he just told me. He asked me if I was good to catch, and I was like, "Yeah, obviously I'm good to catch." He was pitching that day, which he hated pitching, so I don't know why he was pitching. But so he was pitching. Game was going on fine. 4th, 5th inning came maybe. He threw one.
They're going strong. I had a very weak arm.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah, 5th inning was good for you.
Like,
that
it
was
would-
amazing
would-
for you.
lose its stamina after.
Too much whacking, bro.
I remember I went to go.
Golly.
I went to go block one again because I thought it was going to hit the ground, but it didn't hit my thumb. And I just dropped everything. Just my glove, all the gear, crying because Gio re-injured my thumb.
Gotta get up.
Oh, yeah, is that what you did? You didn't even come. You didn't even leave the mound.
No, I think I.
You stayed on the mound. I don't even know who threw the ball back to you. You didn't even say,
She was just
"Oh,
watching."
Man, are you okay?" Well, as I'm throwing all the gear off after it hit me, I just started throwing everything off. You're sitting there probably like, what is this guy doing? Yeah, and then I was out for a week.
Yeah, I think we all just kind of watched you for a little.
Yeah, and the only person that came and asked me if I was okay was our coach. Everyone else just stood where they were at and had no care in the world. I was
It's okay.
well,
If I was playing, I would have.
Well, it's okay. I was a loser in high school anyway, so.
The thing I thought about was basketball. So we had some seniors on the team,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
people just older than us that would start.
Yeah.
Which they were probably a little bit better at the beginning of the season.
Because I remember I think we all started besides Jordan Stone. We all were one half of varsity, 2 half JV. Were you? Well, well
Yeah,
then
no, I'm
most
just
of
keeping track though.
Because I know I was. And then
No,
I had
bro, real talk. You were an athlete in high school.
And then
you
I
were,
had
bro. You were.
19 points and a half, and Joel's like, okay, we need to move this kid up to 2Fs varsity.
No, but the people ahead of us were playing pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all were just playing bad as a team.
We won 2 games that year.
Oh,
Or one
yeah.
game.
But then after,
Because you guys had a good team. You had a great
On
team.
roster was a good team. We won 2 games because we won senior night, and then we beat Legacy in that one tournament. So we didn't get last place.
at Trinity.
Yeah, that was at Trinity, yeah.
Yeah, but that year we like halfway through the year,
Yeah.
he was like, coach was so mad at us. He was like, "You guys, I don't care who's gonna start next week. I'm gonna make it whoever plays well in practice is starting. That's how bad you guys are playing."
I was so
So
dedicated.
he ended up like starting like you, me, a whole bunch of young people.
No, because I remember exactly what happened. It was, I'm not gonna name drop him, but 2 of the seniors like got not in like a fist fight, but like argument wise, and he benched them. And
But then like the rest of the
or there's
the
like
rest
3
of
of
the
us,
three-
because then it was me, you, Jordan, Parker Moz still started,
Yeah,
and Robert Olson still started. It was somebody like that. Yeah, it was like me, you,
Calvin Churchill.
Shout out Calvin, man.
Yeah, it was those 2 seniors, me, you, and then I think Jordan Stone. I think it was us 5 that started the rest of the year after that.
That was fun.
That was we sucked.
But of course, we started the first game like with the new squad starting. We played against Lester Prairie.
Was it Lester?
Yeah,
Or was it like
I remember it.
I remember what?
It was Lester Prairie
Was
at
it-
home.
Or was it Minneapolis Edison?
No, who?
We played
I don't even know that team.
we played we got smoked.
I blocked it on my.
There was a lot of team names that were like, where do they even play at? Like,
Lester Prairie.
right. No clue.
I hated going to their school. They were so far.
They were
out.
so far.
Are you pulling up Huddle right
Yeah.
now?
Video.
There's some good video on there.
There's some good video on here.
Yeah, I think it was a Lester Prairie game, and we actually held our own for like the first half. Kind of back from there.
Then we started to suck. Oh, it's because let's see.
That's classic.
Yeah, that's packed. That's packed sports, bro. And except for dance, our dance team has
They
been
were-
good for like
Yeah, they were gas.
a
Our
full.
our baseball, dance team, and soccer team senior year
Was awesome.
were really good.
Yeah.
Oh, and our basketball team was good too, but we
You said our first start was at
didn't play as
home.
well. Yeah, home against us.
I
What
think-
year are you looking
I
at?
This was our sophomore year. I think it was either St. Croix or New Life.
No.
Because I remember at Trinity when we played Trinity, I started that game. And I mean I could be wrong. I'm not gonna watch over the film, but
Bro ain't watching film, bro. He's like Johnny Manziel.
I did watch film all the time.
Hey, can't talk about sports in this podcast.
Real.
Well, no, we can talk about our high school
All right,
sports.
we're almost an hour in, so
We good.
yeah, we got time.
We good. No, that was,
So we're gonna wrap it.
Thanks for having me.
oh no, that was we sucked. We won 2 games. That was bad. Same with baseball. We were supposed to be good, and we won one game 20-0 against. It was
Minnesota transition.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's in the name, man.
we smoked,
Bro.
bro.
JK, that was sorry.
Yeah, wow.
my God.
We smoked them. It was like 20-0. We felt on top. We were like, yeah, we're him. And then we didn't win another game the rest of the year.
It's okay. Once you got me, then you guys are good.
Well, hey, we had a good year that year, but because of AJ Cargill, we got moved up to 2A.
Goat. Status.
Won us a conference champion, but
Jeez.
Who is that?
brought us up to 2A for section, so we had to play Breck in the first round.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was. We'll talk about that
Yeah.
senior, but no, that was awful.
How'd you pitch that game?
It wasn't.
No. Hey.
Who was it?
No, I pitched. I'm saying it wasn't my fault that I pitched bad.
Oh, sorry.
I always pitched good. I never pitched.
What is
bad.
that?
Electric lighter.
Have you touched your skin with that?
No,
do
Gio,
it.
are you an idiot?
Why have you not tried?
Really?
Sweaty palms.
Really?
No.
Oh, you guys should do that.
Bro, I'm sweating.
Yo, Gio, smell it.
Bro, you
Oh.
can kind of see the circle.
I can see it.
Yeah, bro, I'm sweating. It's not even that it's hot in here. I'm just like
Pretty bummed.
nervous.
You're
man.
just hot.
my anxiety, man, getting to me.
Here we go. Yep, Sesh.
Shut
you
your
want,
mouth.
You want to hit us with the controversial
You
question
want
then?
me- All right. Tyler's controversial questions. Gio, that's all you're gonna do. Your first. All right, whatever.
Sorry.
Sorry, I gotta
I
pull
pointed up and I ducked.
All right. Obviously, I said all of these are going to be kind of school related. Oh,
Yep.
kind of. This was extracurricular.
All right, bet.
All right.
My bad, bro. My bad.
All right. I just looked this up on Google. So
I bet.
every student should have to participate in athletic sports.
Yes. Nowadays, yes.
Yeah, I would say yes. I think it's good. I think
No.
it's-
Let Gio cook.
All right, we'll let Gio.
He's
go.
gotta-
Gio, what do you think?
I'm gonna say
Let's change athletic sport to an extracurricular activity. Some type of after school activity.
I think it's good for them to do that. I'm not gonna force it on my child,
That's fair.
but I'll definitely push it like just a little bit. Like, hey,
No,
why don't you try this? Why don't you try that?
I'm kicking him out
But
of the
if I
house
were to
for
have a
that.
simple answer, I'd be yeah. I'd say yes.
So I don't want my kid growing up to be a furry. I don't know about you guys. So
Your kid doesn't do it.
Yeah.
they are playing sports. I don't care what sport it is. They're playing sports. It could be water polo as long as they're playing
at least
sports.
try it out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's great for kids.
Right.
I do too. I also think like
I think it because it also like obviously it takes up a lot of your night too, like with practices and stuff. So like it teaches you to like, oh, you have to get your homework done.
it gives you a schedule as well.
Like it gives you a good schedule. Like this is when I have to do this and this and
I would get
sports-
some alone time.
Sports also gets you like
Popular.
characteristics, like yeah, sure,
well, not me, but
Dude.
but like it shows you teamwork.
Yep.
yeah.
Gives you like a drive.
It also helps you just talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not good at that. So
Oh yeah, you never were.
women especially.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sports, if we're
Yeah.
talking in general, is just important. Not
Yeah.
just extracurricular. I think genuinely sports, because it's not only good for you to do that stuff, but it also, like what you were saying, is it gets you out of the house. It gets you actually face to face with people, you know, not sitting there looking at dogs. And like, I want to become that, you know. It's like,
Even if you like are like not to be weird, like mean or anything, but like if there's always one like weird kid on a team,
yeah,
like the team still loves that kid,
Yeah.
and like they're
Mike.
just
you got to slowly closer and closer.
and they're still close to
Yeah.
them.
Dude, you just put it exactly where you had it.
Oh my gosh, Tyler, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Every
Okay, I want it to
podcast.
sound good. But yeah, it's cause bro, fast food, bro, that was the death of me. Cause like that's the thing, fast
Still
food
is,
kills, bro.
definitely.
And it's like that's the thing is like it was like you get them to go outside and you get them to be active because it is a fast food, bro.
Yeah.
Like fast food, bro. I mean even Chipotle, like it's good for you, but
Yes.
it's not good for you. Like you could
Yeah.
come home and eat, I don't know, a salad. You won't catch me being a rabbit, but you could eat a salad. Or broccoli. I don't know, you know what I mean
Yeah.
though?
No, I know what you
It's
mean.
like it gets you active, and I
Yeah.
think that's the biggest
think
thing
being
that kids
active
need
is-
to understand.
Yeah, I think that's very important. Again,
Because all it is Fortnite nowadays, bro. It's
Yeah,
Fortnite
Let's just start it back up.
yeah.
real, bro. Let's just go dog on them so they cry and they can go outside, bro.
Facts.
Two kids need to be bullied.
Okay.
No, it's a serious question.
All right. So Gio's controversial questions
Yeah, part
right
two.
there. Part 2. Gio brought up: do kids need to be bullied?
Yeah, it
No.
depends. Yes.
No.
Okay, no. Here's the thing.
No,
here's the
they
thing.
don't.
No,
They
no.
don't need to be.
I'm gonna be in the middle of this.
Hear me out. No, you gotta give an answer.
We need.
I
your
will give my
answer.
answer after I hear both of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna say a very shallow yes. But if I had to say yes, if I had to pick a strict one, yes, because here's the thing: there's some bullying that gets taken over the top. But like for me, I was bullied in middle school about my weight, and that helped me realize like, yo, I should actually start playing sports because I didn't play many sports, and that made me realize I'm like, yo, I'm fat as balls, bro. Like I got to get this going, and so that pushed me to actually do sports. Like,
Yeah.
see, here's the thing.
Were you ever bullied for your weight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In middle school, I was,
Okay.
and so that's the thing. That's the thing that pushed me. That's that like because my obviously my mom was gonna tell me, yo, you're fat, like go do something, and my dad wasn't gonna do that obviously. So it was one of those things that were kind of kicked that switch in my head where it's like, yeah, he's right. I should probably look out for myself.
So you're saying that maybe those hateful words or whatever,
Mhm.
that bullying that you had to an
Right.
extent, pushed you to be who who you kind of are today.
Right. Oh, for sure. And I'm like I said earlier, I'm not where I want to be. Definitely not where I want to be. But I still have that drive in my head where it's like, yo, I still got to get better. I got to get better. I got to get better. And I never would have had that if it weren't for that.
Yeah.
I don't think they should get bullied. I really like obviously physical bullying, no. But even words, no. Like obviously, I mean, yeah, Carson, good point. Like it pushed you to do sports. Me, I was an elite athlete right out of the womb. So
Yeah.
no, but like, and I'll say this, like, yeah, I was told I was overweight by multiple people, but that didn't really push me. I mean, I almost name dropped him. Our coach was sophomore year when he told me that I was too overweight to be an effective varsity player. That got to me. I'm like, okay, because I wanted to be a good varsity player.
Yeah.
That worked, but.
So before you give your input, Gio, I do want to add a bit more because
I'm not done.
Oh, my bad.
Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah, let him cook. Dang, watch profanity, man.
And like,
Crazy.
and I think,
couldn't be me.
you know what? I'll change my answer to like having somebody tell you what you need to do better is, but I wouldn't call that bullying. Because like for me, like I was always told I was a great pitcher throughout my entire life by my mother. Love her to death, but I hated that she did that. So like I never actually like wanted to work to get better. I'm like, oh, I'm already great. Like I don't need to get better. So like when I reached an age, like I stayed at that velocity for basically my entire baseball career. I never got any better. And then senior year, I was like, oh, I want to go to college. Like I want to play college baseball, and I'm gonna have to throw faster than I don't know what I was throwing, maybe 70. And then that was me that I was like, okay, I want to get better. And I saw Gio at the gym one day, and we started working out together. And then we got Cooper.
And
then Carson was going to, but we left.
I went after you guys.
I know, you came right after we all left.
No, but I think not bullying necessarily, but like having somebody not being coddled, I would say.
I don't know. I think
somebody be like, oh, this is what you need to do to be better, but like not full on bullying, like, oh, you're fat, you can't be good. Like, no.
Like, bro, I was like pushed around in middle school.
Yeah.
Like dude would push me. Like,
I don't think that.
And I liked it, bro.
Having somebody tell you what you can.
Pause. Not like that, bro. Not
Having
like
somebody
that.
tell you what you can do better, but not them saying it like hurtfully, like you're fat, you're whatever, stuff like that.
No, bro, because that gets me, but like in a good way. I think it all depends. It all depends on how you think about it. Like
I think
it's different for everyone.
Right.
For me,
and that's
I would
the
have
thing.
taken it personally, and I probably would have quit sports if somebody said that. Like, I think the way my coach went about it and told me how I was overweight and I wouldn't be an effective. Like that was the way that he said it the right way. If he would have been like, no, you're fat and slow, and I would have probably quit right there. Even though I almost quit basketball like 3 times. But.
Yeah, for me, like on top of that, like if someone yells at me, kind of like a turn off. Like I don't like how.
It's a turn off.
I don't know if it's the right
word.
word.
Erected, and then somebody yells at you, and you're like, oh no.
Like there it goes. No, like I just don't like to be talked down to or like felt making me feel less than any other people. But I give my answer, or do you want to keep going?
No,
keep
go
going.
Okay. Straight up, do I think bullying is? What's my question?
Do you think it
kids
should
need to be bullied?
Yeah.
Should kids be bullied?
Should kids be bullied?
Straight up, I don't think they should be bullied. I think you should have, and this is hard to learn, and as you're younger, but you should have people around you who can keep you accountable.
Like be real with you.
Yeah, you have friends that can just be straight up with you. Like Tyler was straight up with me the other day. He's like, bro, text me. You never text me back.
Oh, that was going to the Timberwolves game, yeah.
Yeah, I think you need people.
Before what'd you say?
Said text me. You never text me back.
That sounds awfully familiar.
Because I did tell him that. I was like, hey, like you never text me, even when, like I could text you and you don't respond.
We'll get right back to this, but he does the same exact thing to me. Don't worry.
I do.
It's literally the same exact thing.
But he said he's like, I need to get better at it too.
Yeah.
So
I did say it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you though. Like back to the subject, like it that's the thing is like you need people there with you that like encourage you in a bad way, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like they're just like if I went up to, I don't know, Corbett Benjamin Davis, my roommate, and I was like, yo, your feet are big, dude. Like cut it off. Like bro will just cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, that's a crazy analogy and it doesn't make any sense. But that's kind of where I'm going at, is like you need people that are real with you, like it. But see, if you're in school and someone's coming up to you and like hitting you, bro, that's not okay. But bullying to an extent, I think, is okay. I think is completely fine.
Yeah.
To an extent.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're getting jumped in the locker room, that's not good.
'Cause,
But
like, bullying is a serious
oh yeah.
thing. Like people will actually
Mm-hmm.
end their lives
mhm,
over being bullied.
for sure.
And I never want that to ever happen. But like, I think you should have friends who can like mess around with you
Yeah, and just I
and be like,
shout out my chiropractor Dakota Freeborg. He's the most realist person I have ever met. He tells me if I did like if I because he's my catcher for the Renegades.
Mhm.
He tells me when I've like if I've done something wrong or like if I'm in the wrong or like he has done it so much. Even with like, he's like I know you probably don't want to hear it, but and he just drops it.
That's just what you need, though.
And like he is the realest person I ever met because
That's
he
just
will
what you need.
he will tell me what's on his mind and if I'm in the right, if I'm in the wrong, whatever.
Mhm.
He's so real. I love him. I'm gonna make sure he watches this. I love you, Dakota.
so basically,
You're gonna crack me this Thursday. So
put people around you who are gonna be real with you.
Watch your
straight
mic.
up.
Yeah, I agree.
And don't bully people. But
Don't bully people.
To an extent,
if you're
it's okay.
Carson,
Don't bully randos.
bully
You can bully your friends around. People you
I
know.
don't even like to say bully. Just like
Okay, yeah, not bully, but like bicker.
duh.
You
No, it's a
heard of
word, it's a
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just
you're
kind of
acting
came
like
out of left field.
well, yeah, like just bicker with your friends, not random people.
like if
though.
Tyler came up to me, he's like, "Yo, you're eating too much," and he pushes me, like, "You're eating too much canes. You're fat." I'd be like, "All right, my
I
bad,
would never
bro.
call
I'll
you
stop.
fat. But
I'll stop eating canes,
Oh,
bro.
I
My bad."
love
Like that's
Okay.
Guys, favorite fast food spot right
No,
now. Quick,
bro,
Chipotle.
bro.
quick,
Chipotle.
just do it.
Chipotle.
Canes.
I think Canes is mine actually.
Canes.
Canes is
Chipotle.
mine.
Canes.
Sorry.
Or Chick-fil-A.
That was good. That was good.
Chick-fil-A's
Dude,
fire too.
All right. We'll hey, okay. So we're gonna end it here because it's
Yeah.
getting to be pretty long here.
Are you good?
It's all because of Gio's fault. We're
No,
never
no,
gonna have
hey,
him on the
no,
podcast
no,
again.
no.
No, I'm kidding. So this was basically sophomore year. We did go on a few tangents.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry.
No, hey, don't,
But we
don't
covered what we
apologize.
wanted to cover.
Yeah.
It was just sophomore's kind of hard to remember, if I'm going to be
Yeah.
completely honest. We did about 45 minutes of talking about sophomore. We just kind of
Went on
started
tangents.
talking because here's the thing: is I don't see you much, but I see
Yeah.
Tyler a lot of course, and these two talk to each other
You
a lot.
do,
I
actually?
don't talk to Gio much, so
Yeah, like our
Um,
Halloween episode
yeah. And
where you had Cooper and Jared, because you said you talked to Cooper a lot,
Said Gio,
Yeah.
I hope you don't feel bad.
yeah.
But I get him, man.
but I had Gio and Jared.
Yeah. And anyways, before we start yapping again,
Yeah, there's nothing
we're
wrong
gonna
with
have
that.
Gio on again. We're gonna have another
Well,
episode where
hopefully
we
you
just
can get
talk.
into the Christmas episode.
Well, we don't know how many people we're gonna get on
Yeah,
that
we have
one
to see how many we can get for that. You
because
into
we'll need a lot of
Dude,
mics. We'll need a
anytime.
lot
it
of
might
mics.
be on like a weekday. So it'd have to be after work again.
We'd
Alright.
need a lot of mics. We'll talk about this
My Wednesdays
after.
don't. My Wednesdays don't. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
We get it. You're married.
I would
Anyways.
say though.
All right. No. Go ahead. You're the guest. You're good.
You're the
You're the
guest.
guest.
I was just trying to cut you off. I'm talking.
All right, bro. So
Anyways, thanks for watching.
Oh, you're doing the outro?
But yeah, no, he can. But I do want to say something. We're still gonna have all of our guests that we have on. It's not gonna be a one time thing. Like they're gonna come back. Like we're definitely gonna have Gio back just for a
mean,
yapping episode because it's
unless we get
it's-
so
Like to yap.
unless we get so popular, then we're just gonna cut him off.
right. I agree. We're gonna get like I don't know Charlie D'Amelio on the podcast or something. I don't know.
Something like that.
Dude, get Joe Biden on, man.
But bro would forget about the appointment. So
Appointment?
yeah,
What are we, a doctor's office?
yeah. He'd
Well, you're
forget
saying
about
like you're studious, man.
this guy, bro.
What?
You're
You're like Bernie Sanders.
but yeah,
sitting there.
Gio, you want to hit us with the outro then?
Yeah.
You gotta shout
You
out
got
all
it.
of our stuff.
You have to shout out everything.
All right. Shout out to
Yo,
these
with your
guys.
mic. Oh my.
Oh my.
Shout out to these guys. Go subscribe to them. Follow them on Instagram.
What's our
Check out
Instagram?
his Instagram.
TCTV.
Nope.
TC.
The Instagram is TCCV Podcast.
Okay, like I was far off.
C, you said CC. You forgot the T.
Anyways, go follow them. I
That's the
actually really
TikTok.
enjoy watching.
Watch your mic, Gio.
Okay, don't follow these guys. They suck.
Dude.
What's a TikTok?
TikTok is probably the same thing.
It's close. It's not the same thing though. TCCV PC
Yep.
What's the PC?
Podcast. Carson made the TikTok. So.
What? Okay.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad name. I'm just
Here
saying
we
you
go,
made.
here we go.
I
Actually,
made the
I'm done.
Instagram. I made the Instagram.
I
made
am
the,
hop off.
I made the Instagram. Carson made the
Yep.
TikTok.
No,
so.
but thanks for having me on. It's been fun
Yeah.
actually.
Do you want to shout anything else out? You got to shout your Instagram or anything.
shout
I don't
out.
know what you.
Shout out my beautiful wife. He's awesome.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, Minis by Mari sponsor us. Her,
Watch
them.
your mic, Gio. Watch your mic. Watch your mic,
Well,
please.
If you if you want to sponsor us, we'll shout you out every episode.
Yeah, agreed. You just got to tell every client that comes in about the podcast.
That's the only thing we need, and we'll sponsor you.
And Jesus loves you. Oh my God.
I like that. I like that ending.
The subscribe
Yeah.
button.
Yep. We're gonna sign out.